slowly bring our hands to heart center, pressing the palms into each other to bring the shoulder blades together behind the back, gently opening the chest just a tiny bit towards the ceiling. Continuing to breathe and lengthen the spine here. Just cultivating a sense of gratitude for yourself for making it up this morning, making it to your mat, making it to this place. We're going to slowly reach our arms overhead. We can lift our eyes towards the sky, opening them wide, and exhale, falling forward into a forward fold. Just walk it out here. Maybe swaying your hips side to side. I like to try and draw figure 8 with my hips. Really getting into the corners and every nook and cranny of your hamstrings here. Slowly inhale, coming up to a flat back. Exhale, planting the palms, jumping or stepping back into high plank. And we're just going to hold here for a second. So squeeze your glutes together like you're squeezing a penny between your butt cheeks. Find a second to tuck your hips here, pressing your spine towards the ceiling, especially that space in between your shoulder blades. And throughout the day, today, in this practice, let's play around with our planks. See how we can change the weight distribution in our hands or our toes, the way our shoulders press out against the ground instead of sinking. See if you can play within your plank here, maybe discovering different ways to engage your core. Maybe trying to squeeze your hips down towards the mat a little bit. Maybe squeezing your heels in together. Maybe hugging that navel in towards your spine. Push forward on your toes now. And exhale, coming down into a chaturanga. Rolling over the toes, upward facing dog. And exhale it back to our first downward facing dog. Maybe your first of the day, or maybe you're joining after some other yoga, so maybe your 12th, I don't know. Pedaling it out, stretching through the backs of the legs here. Externally rotating your shoulders in their sockets, creating space between your shoulders and your ears. Inhale, come onto your tiptoes, looking in between your hands. Step or jump, coming into a flat back with your inhale. Forward fold with your exhale, up towards the sky. Exhale, hands towards your sides. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, high plank to low plank. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Pedaling it out, still stretching the backs of the legs, engaging the shoulders here. Then come on to your tiptoes, looking in between your hands. As we inhale, coming into a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rolling your spine all the way up towards the ceiling, reaching your hands towards the sky. Exhale, hands towards the side. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. And as we move through this, inhale, flat back. See if you can jump back to high plank, your spine like a waterfall as we move up and down from standing to plank to downward dog. See if you can make your spine ripple. Engaging one vertebrae at a time, using your core for nice, controlled, slow movement. One more time here, come onto the tiptoes, look in between your hands, step or jump. Inhale to flat back. Exhale to forward fold, finding that ripple and waterfall here. Inhale, hands all the way up. Exhale, hands to your sides. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, sinking into chair pose. So find some time to calibrate here in chair pose. Maybe keep your feet hip distance or bring your big toe mounds together, heels one fist width apart. Tuck your tailbone in here. And exhale, sink a little bit lower. We can bring our hands to our heart. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, sink a little bit lower. Inhale, reaching our arms up. Exhale, kicking them back behind us, coming into the ski jumper position onto our tiptoes. Inhale, back to chair. Exhale, ski jump, really extending the pinkies towards the ceiling, engaging the triceps here. Chair, ski jumper, and flow here at your own breath. Two more rounds. And we're going to hold in the ski jumper, really squeezing our arches and our heels and the big toe mounds together here of our feet. Gazing a few feet in front of our mat, keeping the spine long, engaging the triceps, finding stability. And we'll sink it back into chair pose for the inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, high plank to low plank. Upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to look in between our hands. We're going to step our feet to the outside of our hands this time. Rising into goddess legs. And just pulse it down here, just opening up the hips. Starting to fire through those glutes, those quads. Feel the muscles of your leg wrapping around inwards to use the glutes and hug the legs back. So our legs are trying to push back behind us here. Inhale, reach our arms tall, straighten the legs. Exhale, back down to goddess. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, goddess. Holding, bring our hands back to heart center as we inhale. Exhale, dropping our chest parallel to the ground. Hands still off the ground. Inhale, coming back up, chest perpendicular to the ground. Exhale, parallel. Inhale, perpendicular. Exhale, parallel, keeping the spine nice and long and straight here. No curves in it. Perpendicular. Exhale, parallel, sinking lower in the legs here. Perpendicular, sink lower. Exhale, parallel. Drop your hands to the mat. Jumping back. High plank, low plank. Then we'll meet in downward facing dog. Pedaling it out here once again. We're going to push forward on our toes to roll our spine, waterfalling forward into a high plank. And we're going to push through our fingertips, rolling our spine, waterfalling it backwards into a downward dog. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, roll backwards. Two more times here with your own breath. And we'll meet in a downward facing dog. Well. And we're going to exhale to hover, bring our knees a few inches off the ground. Holding here. Squeezing our knees together maybe. And we're going to walk our hands out. Take a push-up, walk our hands back to this hover position, walk our legs back, take a push-up, walk our legs into hover, arms out, plank, push-up, walk our hands back, walk our legs back, push-up, two more rounds here. So legs forward, arms forward, push-up, arms back, legs back, push up, legs forward, last round, arms forward, push up, arms back, legs back, push up, legs forward, squeeze and hold here, like you're opening two jars in the floor with your arms. Count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Stepping your feet back into a plank, down to chaturanga, upward dog, exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to look in between our hands, stepping or jumping, coming into a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rising into chair. Holding here, finding your breath. Maybe rolling your shoulders back. Finding tension that you don't need and letting go of it. We're going to exhale, dive forward. Inhale, coming up to a flat back. Exhale, high plank, low plank, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Swinging that right foot in between the hands, rising for warrior 1. Pressing the left knife edge of the foot into the mat. And sinking here just for a few breaths, not going to hold long. Inhale, open your chest. And exhale, plant your palms. Taking your vinyasa, and then we're going to rise into warrior 1 on the left. Swinging the left leg through in between your hands to rise into warrior 1. Pressing through the right knife edge of the foot to sink. Squaring your hips towards the front of the mat. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, dive, planting your palms, meeting in downward facing dog. Taking a deep breath in here. And open mouth, exhale, releasing with a sigh. We're going to drift our right leg up. And exhale, we're going to connect it to the left elbow. Inhale, bringing it up. Exhale, connect with the left elbow. Inhale up. Exhale, left elbow. Last round. Inhale up. Exhale, connect it with the left elbow. If you want to take a arm balance here, you can by placing that knee on the back of the left elbow. Or hold here and kick it back and up. Exhale, swing it through for crescent lunge. Squaring your hips towards the front of the mat before you rise your torso, reaching your arms towards the ceiling. Maintaining a nice 90-degree angle in this front leg. Pushing through your back left toe mounds here, making this very active. Hold here. Shoring up these crescent legs because we're going to return to these legs many times. Not always in crescent lunge. But I'm going to say crescent legs, and when I say that, this is the basic leg position we're returning to here. Exhale, reach your hands to heart center. And drop that back knee. And just twist to the right. Center, twist to the left. Hovering this back leg as we twist, center, twist. Keeping with our breath here as we hover. Inhale to center, exhale to twist, alternating sides. Using our core and our obliques here. Just getting them warmed up still. 3 more. Inhale to rise back into crescent. Exhale, plant that left hand on the ground. Right arm up. Coming into a simple twist here. Gazing up towards your right fingertips. And stepping the right foot back on top of the left. Coming into a side plank here. So I do love side planks, so if this is not available to you, you can come down on your elbow, or you can place that bottom leg on the ground, taking a variation here. Or you can place that right foot on the ground, taking another variation. all of which will take a little pressure out of your obliques and wrist. One more breath here, breathing in. Exhale, release. Coming to high plank, holding here. Let's make our body into a battering ram here. So pressing forward with our toes, back with our fingers, forward with our toes, back with the fingers, and a few more times here, just warming up the wrists. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, pushing back to downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple your spine forward, back to high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. And we hold here for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rolling over the toes into upward dog, squeezing our heels in towards each other, controlling the back bend with the glutes. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Find your breath here as we lift the left leg high. Exhale, connect it to the right elbow. Inhale it high. Exhale, connect to the right elbow. Inhale it high. Exhale, right elbow. Last round here, inhale it high. Exhale and connect and hold, or if you took the hand bounce on the other side, take it here as well. Kicking it back and up. Exhale, swinging the left leg through, rising into crescent lunge, pushing actively back through our right toes. Our knee is over our left ankle, finding a 90-degree angle here. Lift our arms up towards the ceiling. Maybe gently open our chest towards the sky. Making sure our hips are squared towards the front of our mats. And we're going to exhale our hands to heart center. Inhale to press our chest open a bit. Exhale to hover that back leg. And take the twist with the exhale. Inhale center. Exhale, twist to the opposite side. Using your own breath here, you know the drill. Breathing through it. 3 more. Inhale to rise, back to crescent. Exhale, planting your right hand on the ground, gazing up towards the left into a simple twist. And then coming into whatever variation of side plank you took on the first side, stacking the left foot on top of the right. Maybe a challenge for side planks for you today is to bring awareness to your head. See if we can keep our head in line with our spine, so we'll be moving up at a diagonal instead of trying to keep it parallel to the ground, which actually brings us out of alignment a bit. Holding here, 3, 2, 1. Coming back to a high plank pose. And in this high plank, we can step our base a little bit wider of our feet. We're going to tap the opposite shoulder with the opposite hand, so left arm, right shoulder, down, right to left, down, left to right, down, up, down, really stabilizing your core here, not moving anything except your arm. Take a few more rounds of this. Last time each side. Pushing forward on your toes for a forward leaning rest here. And exhale, chaturanga. Upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal it out for a second, reconnecting with your breath if you need. And we all need it, so find that breath. We're going to inhale, bring that right leg up. Toes still pointed towards the ground. Just maybe pulse it here a few times, up and back. Pressing through the heel to engage the glute a little bit. And exhale, bring your knee into your nose. Inhale, kick it up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, kick it up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, kick it up and back. Last time, exhale, knee to nose. And from here, we're going to hold our plank, tap the knee down, bring it back to your nose. Down, nose, down, nose. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Briefly back into 3-legged dog here. Exhale. Swing that leg through, rising into crescent lunge. To hold here for a second. So those of you who've taken my class before know I really like this one variation that we're going to do here. So we're going to sink into crescent to rise, come through goddess, sink, crescent towards the back of the mat, and sink, goddess, front. And that's 1. Okay, so we can keep our hands on our hips, and we'll take this all together. So we'll sink, up, goddess, back, goddess, front, goddess, back, goddess, front, goddess. See if you can keep low through these transitions. Goddess, front, goddess, back, goddess, front. Last one. Goddess, back, goddess, front. Holding in that crescent lunge. Exhale, bringing that right arm to the outside of the left leg to twist this crescent a little bit, gazing over your right shoulder or up towards your left palm. Twisting to the right side of your mat. Inhale your hands back up to rise. Exhale, coming into lizard, dropping your hands to the inside of your right foot. Sinking your hips here for a little bit of stretch in lizard. And then keep your right elbow and right knee connected as we lift the right foot. A little bit of a challenge here. Turn that left arch of the foot into the mat. Come into a side plank variation here. Right elbow pressing into right knee. 3, 2, 1. Kicking it back into three-legged armed plank, whatever. Holding here, pressing that heel back and up. 3, 2, 1, and take your vinyasa. Finding your breath here. You're going to inhale, lifting that left leg up, and pulsing it up and back a few times here. Keeping those toes and hips pointed towards the ground. Exhale, bring it through to your nose, and take these tap and ups a few times here. Tap, up, tap, up, tap, up. 2 more. Tap, up, tap, up. And we still have to do our knee to nose, so inhale, kick it high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, high. Exhale, knee to nose. 2 more. High. Exhale, knee to nose. Last one, inhale, high. This time stepping it all the way through, rising into crescent. Set up those crescent legs. We'll bring our hands to our hips. Take the same variation we took on the other side. So we bob, goddess, to the back, goddess, to the front, goddess, to the back, goddess, to the front, goddess, back, goddess, front. Take it at your own pace here. Last one, wherever you are. And we'll meet in crescent lunge. Lifting our arms above our head. Exhale, dropping that left arm to grab the outside of the right leg to twist. Inhale, reach both your arms towards the sky. Exhale, dropping them to the inside of that left leg. Coming into lizard pose for a second here, dropping your hips a little bit, feeling a little bit of stretch. And then bring your left knee to your left tricep or elbow. Holding here, maybe opening to the right side for the side plank variation. Exhale, plant your palms, extend that left leg back, and pulse it up and back. Three, two, one. Chaturanga, and we'll meet in downward dog. Inhale deeply, and exhale, release any tension you might be building up. Relax your jaw, relax the space between your eyes. Find space between your ears and your elbows, or your ears and your shoulders. We're going to exhale, come back to our favorite pose here, so bring our knees to hover. We're going to take a little bear crawl forward, so opposite arm and leg. Move forward and forward. We'll take maybe 2 or 3 steps forward, depending on your space, and then 2 or 3 steps back. Just walking the length of your mat, keeping your back in the tabletop position here, nice and flat. Our knees just gliding over the floor, not changing their height at any point here. A few more times forward and back. Using your shoulders, using your abs, using your quads. Maybe even squeeze your glutes by pulling your knees out a bit. Last one. 1, 2. Holding in this position. Squeeze our knees together. Walk our hands back. So we're going to be just in this little tiptoe ball shape. Take a deep breath in here. And exhale, release. So these ones are kind of strange, but it'll be a nice little break-ish. So we're going to walk our hands forward, and we're going to take tuck push-ups. So we're just going to tuck our body, bring our forehead to the mat, and push up. So engaging the triceps here to push back and up. And if we want a little extra challenge here, we can bring our butt a little bit off our heels. Still tucking our head in to our knees here. We'll isolate a little bit more of the shoulders the higher we lift our butt. Take a few more here, wherever you are. Keeping those elbows pulled in, don't let them flare out. And one more. Coming back up to this tiptoe position. And we're going to inhale to rise into chair. Exhale, sinking back into this tiptoe. We can bring our hands to our heart and just walk it towards the front of our mat, staying nice and low. Holding at the front of our mat and then walking backwards. Pressing the heels down to rise into chair. Exhale back to this tiptoe position. Hands out, take 2 more push-ups. 1, 2. Walk your hands out, pushing your legs to help you make it into a plank. And chaturanga will meet in down dog. Maybe you can take a little shake out of your legs here, one at a time. And we'll drift that right leg up. Exhale, bring it into the right tricep. Inhale it up. Exhale, right tricep. Inhale up. Exhale, right tricep. And then we'll drift windshield wiper here, touching right and left elbows with your knee. using your breath. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick it up and back. Exhale, swing it through, rising into crescent. Reaching your arms above you. Exhale, turning that back leg into the mat, sinking into Warrior 1. Take a second to set up your Warrior 1 posture here. Pulling this right femur back into the hip socket, right hip in line with the left. Feel your shoulder blades roll down your spine. We're going to exhale, bring that left fingertip towards the ground, right fingertip towards the sky, and inhale, back to standing. Exhale, taking a twist, not touching the ground. Inhale, back to standing. Exhale, taking a twist. Inhale, back to standing. Exhale, twist. Hold here. Bring your right fingertips towards the ground. Bring your left fingertips towards the sky. Inhale to up. Exhale, right fingertips hover. Inhale up. Exhale, right fingertips touch the ground briefly. Inhale up. 2 more times. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And we'll inhale up to hold for Warrior 2 here. Breathing, rolling those shoulders down once again. Gazing over your middle fingers. Feeling the burn in that right leg, hopefully. If not, you're a superhuman, so congratulations. And if not, if you are feeling the burn, you're still a superhuman. So keep on doing your badass thing. Inhale, reaching back into Reverse Warrior. Gazing at the top palm. Exhale, coming into a T shape with your arms. Plant that left hand on the ground, right arm up, taking this twist. And finding side plank here. Maybe we can drift that right leg up this time. Or maybe we can take a little tapping variation. So tap the heel to the toe side of your left foot, to your heel, to the back side of your left foot. Initiating with the heel to engage the glute a bit more here. So my toes are pointed towards the sky. Few more rounds. Bring your right foot back on top of your left. Right arm behind your back. Twisting your feet and hips towards the ground. Coming into a one-arm plank pose here. Squaring your hips towards the ground. For count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Planting both your palms. Taking your vinyasa. Breathing here. And when you found your breath, we're going to lift the left leg up. Exhale, bring it into the left tricep. Inhale it up. Exhale, left tricep. Inhale it up. Exhale to the tricep. And windshield wiper back and forth. 3, 2, 1. Kick it back and up. Exhale, swing it through into your nose, rising into crescent. Turning that back foot down, sinking your hips, squaring them towards the front of the mat into Warrior 1. Once again, pulling this left femur into the left hip socket, squaring it off with your right hip. Breathing the shoulder blades down the spine. We're going to exhale to lean forward. Bring the right fingertips towards the mat. Left fingertips up. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, down to twist. Inhale, coming back and up. Exhale, down to twist. Holding here. Drop the left fingertips towards the mat. Right fingertips up. Inhale, coming to warrior two. Exhale, leaning down. Graze the fingertips. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Just leaning at the torso here. Legs are staying the same. Up. Exhale down. Inhale up and hold for warrior two. Breathing. Gazing over your left middle finger. Sinking lower. Big inhale. And exhale, reverse. Inhale, bring your arms to a T, planting your right palm into the ground, left palm up, and then when you're ready, stepping back into that plank, and take whatever variation you took on the other side. Maybe that tap, initiating with the heel, forward, center, back. Maybe just lifting the top leg, or maybe just holding this plank. Three more. Last one. Planting that left foot on top of the right, left arm behind your back, coming into a one-arm plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Planting your palms, exhaling through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale into downward dog. Breathing here. Pedaling out your feet. Taking a moment. Try and put a smile on your lips here. Cultivate a sense of gratitude to yourself for showing up, for your body, for being capable of amazing things, even if this practice is difficult for you as it is for me. We're going to look in between our hands. Then we're going to step our feet to the outside of our hands. Inhale, rise to this low squat position. Exhale, plant the feet, jumping back to plank. Inhale, feet outside, low squat, plant, plank, jump, rise, plant, plank, jump, rise. And when you keep going here, when you bring your feet to the outside of your hands, really use your core to bring your feet as far forward as you can. A few more here. Plank, up, rise, plant, plank, jump, rise, plant, plank, jump, rise, plant, plank, jump, rise. Some more. Plant, plank, jump, rise. Last one. Plant, plank, jump. We'll rise all the way up. Stretching our arms towards the ceiling, rolling out our wrists, making circles here. Walking our feet a little bit further apart, and exhale, sinking into a wide-legged forward fold. We can walk our hands in line with our feet, letting the crown of our head drop towards the mat. This is the crunch time, so I know I'm feeling it right now. If you are too, just push through. We only have a few more minutes left of work before we take our rest. Inhale, coming up to a flat back here. Hold our arms out wide. Squeeze our kneecaps in towards our body as we flatten out our back, holding this position, feeling our core wrapping around from our stomach to our low back to hold us here. Count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Use the glutes and low back to rise with that straight spine, sinking down into goddess. And we're going to come up onto our right toes. We're just going to pulse here. Now 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To the left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both toes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn your right toes to face the front of the mat, stepping the left toes forward, rising into chair. We're going to come on to our tiptoes, turn to face you, pressing our heels together, sinking lower, pulsing our knees toward the back to engage the glutes. Sink lower, press into your heels harder. 8, 7, sink, press, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold and press, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, inhale to rise, exhale, fold, inhale coming up to a flat back, and we'll meet in downward dog. So we're going to flow through a bit here. So inhale, left or right leg up, exhale, stepping it through to rise for crescent. Exhale, hover that back leg, and take one of our twists each side here. Twist to the right, center, twist to the left. Inhale to rise, turn that back foot into warrior one. Exhale, right fingertips down. Inhale, coming back into warrior two. Exhale, shoot both your arms forward into extended side angle without any support from your arms here. Angling your chest up towards the ceiling for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, point your arms towards the ceiling, maybe bending towards the back of your mat. Exhale, sweeping them forward, planting your right hand, coming into half moon. Breathing here. If we can, we'll bring our hands to heart center. And then exhale, coming into warrior three, squaring our chest and hips towards the ground, head and leg in one line. We're going to inhale, bring that left leg up towards the chest. We'll hop back here a little bit. Straighten that leg out in front of us and pulse it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands back to heart center. Exhale, gently descending like you're moving through honey back into warrior three. Inhale, keeping that back leg straight, rising, extending that left leg out in front of you. Exhale, back to warrior three. Inhale to rise. Exhale, warrior three. Last time, inhale to rise. Placing your hands on those hips. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, bring your hands to the mat. Left leg up into standing split. And we'll take some Shiva squats here. So bring the left leg to the outside of the right calf. Inhale it up. Exhale, bend. Inhale up. Options to do this without your hands on the mat. 3 more. Last one. Kick it back and up. And take a few handstand hops here. Pressing through that right leg. Kicking up and back with the left glute. 2 more. Last one. And coming down. Stepping that right foot between your hands. Bringing that left foot back, coming into runner's lunge. Plant the left arm, right arm up. Simple twist. Coming back to a side plank. Within that side plank, let's connect our knee and our elbow. And out. Knee and elbow. Out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming into three-legged plank. Pressing back into three-legged dog. Taking 5 push-ups here. Bringing our chin in between our thumbs. It's the last push here. 2 more. And the last one, you can roll it straight through into upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, drifting that left leg up. Exhale, swing it through. Rise for crescent. Exhale, hover that back leg. Twist left, center, right, center. Rising up. Coming into warrior 1. Exhale, drop your left fingertips. Inhale, coming to warrior 2. Exhale, side angle with no support. Using your obliques. Opening your chest towards the ceiling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale it back. Exhale, coming into half moon. Stacking our hips on top of each other here. Shoulders open to the right side of the mat. Breathing. And if it's available, bring your hands to heart center. And then twist your body to face the ground, coming into warrior 3. Head in line with your leg. We're going to inhale, bring the chest, or the knee into the chest. Extend it out straight in front of us, and pulse. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, sending it back to warrior 3. Inhale to rise. You know the drill. Take it at your own pace here. Two more. And last one, we're going to hold the leg out in front of us. Engaging the core. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, dropping the hands to the mat. Coming into standing split. And then we're going to take our Shiva squats. Knee to the outside of the left calf and up, down, and up. Challenge to bring your hands off the mat here. 3 more. Plant your palms and take a few handstand hops here. 2 more wherever you are. We're going to step our left foot in between our hands, dropping the right leg back, coming into runner's lunge, planting the right palm, left arm up. We'll find our way into side plank and connect our elbow and our knee. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Planting the left palm, keeping the left leg up, pushing back in the three-legged dog, taking 5 push-ups. Keeping the butt high, leg high, isolating your shoulders. 2 more. Last one, you can squeeze it through, rising to upward dog, exhaling into downward dog. looking in between your hands, jumping, rising into chair pose. Inhale to rise. Exhale, sink all the way to the mat, coming into boat pose here. Holding. Exhale, low boat. Inhale, medium boat. We're just going to rock it forward and back here. So keeping our body like a dish shape, just rocking back, keeping the abs strong. For a challenge, you can bring your arms over your head. You don't hit things like I just did. Six more. Inhale, hug your knees to your chest. Exhale, straighten them back out into boat. Exhale, drop the left leg, lift the right. Switch, 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 switch. 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Come onto your elbows. Bring your knees into your chest and hover into your chest and hover, chest, hover for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs straight and leg lifts here. Still on your elbows. Trying to bring your chest to your knees. Down to 5, 4, 3. We'll do 6 more actually here because these are good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees into your chest. Open wide into a straddle. Bring your chest to the ground. Arms in between your legs. And pulse up and through. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can hug your knees into your chest here. Maybe rock side to side for a second. Forward and back, or maybe drawing circles with your hips through drawing circles with your knees. And we're going to inhale, squeeze into a tight ball. Exhale, shoot our legs 45 degrees above the earth. And hold here for a count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees back into your chest. Holding your left knee, extend your right leg long. And we're going to take some bicycles, so right elbow connects with left knee and switch, 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 switch. Keep it going. You can choose to go fast or slow here, whatever your body needs. Keep going for 10 more seconds. Really bring it home for these last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your feet to the mat. And press your hips towards the sky, taking a little bridge here. Maybe tense your left glute and release your right. Then tense your right and release your left. And squeeze your legs to push your hips as high as they can go. Exhale. Bring them back to the mat. We're going to use our forearms to come to sitting here. Open the chest. Last thing we do, then we're going to do a little twist and we'll cool it down. So push our hips up into a tabletop here. For those of you who take classes with me often, you also know this is my favorite, so we always have to do a little bit. Exhale, squeeze your hips through to push off the ground using your triceps and low belly. Inhale, hips towards the sky. Exhale, hips swing through. If your butt is on the ground here, that's totally fine. Just try and engage to push it off even an inch. Up and back. Up and back. Last time. Up and back and hold for count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We can slide our butt down to the ground, opening our legs and arms wide. Let's bring the left knee into the chest. Maybe scoot our hips a little over to the right. Then we're going to gently exhale and bring that left knee over to the right, guiding it with the right arm. Cactusing the left arm, taking a little supine twist here. Gaze is over the left shoulder as we try and press the left shoulder into the ground, as well as the left knee into the ground. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale to twist a little deeper. Inhale, bring it back into your chest. Exhale, bring your right knee in to meet the left. And slowly straighten the left leg out. Maybe use that foot to help scoot your hips a little over to the right. As we guide the right leg down to the left side of our body, right arm cactuses, we gaze over the right shoulder. Pressing the right shoulder into the ground as we try and press the right knee into the ground at the same time. Feel how the sensation of this twist changes with your breath. And on your next inhale, bringing that knee back into the chest. Bringing your left knee in to meet the right, grabbing the outsides of your feet, coming into happy baby, pressing the full length of our spine into the mat here, keeping our head long and engaged, and trying to bring our knees towards the floor outside of our rib cage. Maybe rocking side to side, maybe straightening one knee and then the other. Finding a little playfulness here. The hard work is behind you. Bring a smile to your lips. Embrace a sense of ease here, even if you feel it, a little tension or a little bit of pain. We're going to slowly release our legs and our spine to the mat. We can rest our feet on the outsides of our mat and gently let our knees rest on each other on the inside of the mat. Letting our legs rest here for a second. Maybe tuck our chin into our chest, letting our head rest against the ground, and then as we release that tuck, we might find some extra traction, lengthening the neck and the spine. And slowly begin to walk your feet out, let them splay to the outer edges of your mat. Let your shoulder blades relax down your spine, shoulders melting into the ground, arms wide. Coming into our final Shavasana. Using your breath to melt away any areas of tension you feel. As you inhale, start to feel a ball of warmth getting stoked with each breath around your navel. With each inhale, it gets a little brighter, a little warmer, and it expands, warming your entire belly, working its way up and down your body, warming your hips, your chest, your quads and your knees, your shoulder blades, your shoulders, your collarbone. Imagine this light and warmth spreading down to your toes, through your fingertips, out the crown of your head. Just feel the warmth, the radiance, the glorious sensations that you are able to create. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, still imagining light pouring out of them into the world. Shooting soft, warm beams everywhere you point your fingertips or your toes. Start to rotate your ankles and your wrists. Maybe bring a little movement into your knees, your elbows, and gently roll onto your left side using your shoulder as a pillow, still letting your body be completely warm and relaxed, just melting into the earth, letting it support you, feeling supported and nurtured, loved in this moment. Slowly bring yourself up to sitting, keeping your eyes gently closed. Bringing our hands to heart center. Inhale, finding length in the spine. Still maybe imagining these rays of light shooting through us. Find a moment to revisit your intention for your practice today, to cultivate a sense of gratitude for your body and your being. Knowing that wherever you were on your mat today is exactly where you need to be. Feeling the cool air coming through your nostrils and the warm air leaving. Cultivating a sense of gratitude for this place, this space, this body that you find yourself in. Bring your hands to the center of your eyes, feeling the space between your eyes relax. Your jaw relax, the space behind your eyebrow or your eyes soften. Letting our breath deepen into our bellies here. No matter where you go or what you do today, this week, or beyond, know that you are precious, beloved, and beautiful to behold. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me today. As always, feel free to stick around and post or comment with any questions, comments, concerns you might have. Always happy to chat. And if not, have a wonderful and beautiful rest of your Tuesday. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for sharing this time with me.